Welcome to my channel History and Mysteries with MNG.
Thales was born in Miletus, a Greek city. Miletus was a bustling port city. It was a center of trade and knowledge. Thales grew up surrounded by new ideas. We don't know much about Thales' childhood. Historians believe he came from a wealthy family. This allowed him to pursue his studies. Thales was always curious about the world. He was fascinated by the stars and the patterns in nature. He wanted to understand the principles behind what he observed. This curiosity led him to become one of the first philosophers. Thales traveled extensively in his youth. He journeyed to Egypt. He learned from Egyptian priests. They were known for their knowledge of astronomy and geometry. He also spent time in Babylon. He studied with Babylonian scholars. They were skilled in mathematics and astronomy. Thales absorbed knowledge from different cultures. This broadened his understanding of the world. He began to see connections between different areas of knowledge. This approach would become a hallmark of his work. Thales is considered the father of geometry. He didn't just learn existing geometric rules, he proved them. This was a new way of thinking. Before Thales, geometry was mostly practical. It was used for measuring land and building structures. Thales wanted to understand the underlying principles. He developed 5 fundamental theorems of geometry. These theorems are still taught in schools today. One of his most famous theorems involves similar triangles. This theorem states that if 2 triangles have the same angles, their sides are proportional. This discovery had a huge impact on mathematics. Thales used his knowledge of geometry to solve practical problems. One famous story tells how he measured the height of the Great Pyramid of Giza. The pharaoh challenged Thales to measure the pyramid without climbing it. Thales waited until a specific time of day. He observed the pyramid's shadow. He then measured the length of his own shadow. Using the principles of similar triangles, he calculated the pyramid's height. The pharaoh was astonished. This story illustrates Thales' ingenuity. He showed that mathematics wasn't just theoretical, it could be used to solve real-world problems. Thales also applied his knowledge to navigation. He used geometry to calculate the distance of ships from the shore. This was incredibly valuable for sailors. He understood the concept of angles. He knew that angles could be used to measure distances indirectly. By measuring the angle between a ship and 2 points on the shore, Thales could determine the ship's distance. This method, known as triangulation, is still used today. It revolutionized navigation. His contributions to geometry and its practical applications made him a legend. Section 6. Predicting the eclipse. Thales is credited with predicting a solar eclipse. This occurred in 585 BC. The eclipse happened during a battle between the Lydians and the Medes. The sky suddenly darkened, day turned into night. The warring armies were terrified. They stopped fighting. Thales' prediction was based on his observations of celestial patterns. He understood that eclipses occur in cycles. He likely had access to Babylonian astronomical records. This event cemented Thales' reputation as a wise man. Section 7. The value of wisdom. Thales believed in the power of observation and critical thinking. He encouraged his students to question everything. He wanted them to discover truths for themselves. He didn't just provide answers, he taught them how to think. He believed that true wisdom came from understanding the principles behind the facts. This approach made him a pioneer in both science and philosophy. Section 8. A legacy in the stars. Thales' work had a profound impact on Greek thought. He inspired future generations of mathematicians, astronomers, and philosophers. His emphasis on logical reasoning and observation laid the foundation for the scientific method. His ideas spread throughout Greece. They influenced thinkers like Pythagoras and Plato. Thales' legacy extends far beyond his own time. His contributions to mathematics and science are still celebrated today. He is remembered as a pioneer, a man who dared to question and explore the mysteries of the universe. Section 9. Thales' enduring impact. We may not know all the details of Thales' life, yet his impact on our understanding of the world is undeniable. He showed that mathematics could be used to explain the natural world. He inspired a spirit of inquiry that continues to drive scientific discovery. Thales' story reminds us that curiosity and a thirst for knowledge are timeless virtues. They have the power to change the world. As we continue to explore the universe and its secrets, we owe a debt of gratitude to the wise man of Miletus.